Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am certified life coach Talia Sage, combining my natural gifts of intuition with the science of life coaching to bring you guidance and tools that you can use to create your best life possible. Today's video message will be about your soul journey, past, present, and future. We'll get some information about your past. Hopefully it's this lifetime. Who knows, something could come up about a previous lifetime. We'll get some information about where you're currently at on your journey, and then what you can expect in the future. Before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you see and that you want to see more of it. And it helps me to accomplish my mission, which is to reach and help as many people as possible create their best lives. Life is hard, and we can all use a helping hand, a leg up, to help us get through the ups and downs of life. And that is my purpose. That is why I am here, to offer you all the things that I felt that I did not have early on in my life. So thank you very much for helping me to accomplish that mission. Let's get into it. So as you can see here, we have 4 group options. Each card is the 6 of Cups, because the 6 of Cups often represents the past in the tarot. So let's get into it. We have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Group 1, 6 of Cups, is from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Group 2 is just from what I call the Purple Tarot deck. It doesn't have a name. Group 3 is from the Wild Unknown Tarot. And group 4 is from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. As usual, cast your gaze over the cards to determine which group or multiple groups are calling out to you. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. That just means that you have messages sprinkled throughout many different piles. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Not everything in each pile may resonate with you, and that's okay. Once again, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If you need to, take a moment to pause the video to finish deciding which pile is calling out to you. Otherwise, I will see you at your chosen timestamp. Group 1. If you chose this 6 of Cups card from the Modern Witch Tarot, these will be your messages for your current journey, past, present, and future. For you, group 1, I'm really feeling like your childhood is very important. Typically, the 6 of Cups does have a depiction of someone handing some sort of cup to a child, but it's interesting that this is the only tarot deck that I have that has this depiction. So there's something very significant about your childhood. Maybe something within your journey that you've had to overcome from your childhood. It could be passions, loves that you have had since childhood that you may be fulfilling in this lifetime in your future. But let's see, let's get some cards out. I'm going to draw a tarot card for your past, one tarot card for group 1's past, please. You might have some childhood dreams that you're meant to accomplish in this lifetime. So we got your tarot. This is your past. We'll get one more card for your present. Oops. Okay. Coming out hot. One card for group one's present, please. And then we'll get one more card for your future. Bottom of the deck energy is the Emperor. I love that. All right, your past energy, group one. You have the Eight of Wands. In your past, it could have felt like there was a lot of, like you were bombarded with information perhaps as a child. You could have moved a lot. Felt like things were just really fast-paced, and you could not get your bearings. Like things were constantly changing, and it doesn't have to be childhood, just some point in your past. It was just very fast-paced, like you just maybe felt like you could not keep up. There could have been a lot of information thrown your way that you had to digest, perhaps, and you felt behind in some way. Whatever it is in your past, things moved very quickly. I feel like you did not have a say in the matter. Like there was a lot of that fiery energy with the wands. There could have been arguments from people in your life. If this was in childhood, this could be fiery, like negative energy that was thrust at you. Maybe there was a lot of yelling in your past. Almost as though like you were loved hard, but at the same time you were fought hard. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it. Interesting. I want to get a goddess card out for your past energy as well. You have celestial alignment with card 41. Whatever was fast moving in your life, it was, no matter how tumultuous it may have seemed or chaotic it may have seemed, with this 41 reducing to a 5, that's all about change and chaos and tumultuousness. No matter how tumultuously, is that a word? No matter how quickly things seem to change, no matter if it seemed positive or negative, it was the universe aligning you to what you needed. Like, let's say you moved around a lot as a child. It maybe could have led you to ending up in the place that you are currently. If there were lots of yelling and fighting and arguments in your life, whatever it was that was aligning you to, I feel like, finding your joy, finding your peace in the future. Like, we have this rainbow energy here. Rainbow is all about, when I think of rainbows, I think about that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Like, there was a lot of change, chaos, turmoil, things moving and changing around you very quickly. But at the same time, that energy was leading you to your pot of gold. Whether or not you saw it at that time or not. Let's get your current energy. You have the Eight of Pentacles. In your current energy, you are working. You're working very hard. It's like you're very focused on something. You are perhaps building something, starting a new business, starting some sort of new venture. just being really dedicated and devoted, perhaps. You could have some sort of job right now where you work on a computer a lot, where you may be drawing, you may be in some sort of creative field, but you're just very focused on your material world. No matter how ungrounded things seem to be in the past, it's like you are very grounded now. You're very secure in yourself. Your goddess card out for your present is Fearless Love, card 25. That reduces to a 7. You are fearlessly choosing to love yourself in this current place of your journey. Like maybe in the past, because of all the change and the turmoil and that fiery energy, maybe it was hard to love yourself. Maybe it was hard to make the time for yourself to focus on what it is that you wanted. Maybe people in your past, if this is past childhood energy, maybe they didn't focus on you. But now it's like you're really choosing to love yourself. You are in a place right now where you're honing your spiritual gifts. This 8 of Pentacles is all about honing something, building something, creating something. And you have this 25 that reduces to a 7, which is all about your spirituality, about your growth and development. You are currently in a phase where you're learning a lot about yourself, about what you need in order to be happy, about what it is that you want for the future. You might be working hard to create some sort of, to bring some childhood dreams, to make some childhood dreams come true. There could have been things that you wanted, that you have had in your mind, on your heart since you were a child, that you wanted to do. Whether it was be an artist, have your own business, just be successful, have a stable career, have stable finances, whatever it is. This inspired you and led you to this path of choosing to love yourself so much. Let's see. I'm being called to look at this card 25. It says, you are love. You are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. I feel like you're in this phase of where you're trying to heal your past, learn from your past, find the lessons, the beauty within your past situations, and you're trying to carry them with you into the future to create the best possible life for yourself. And I want to point out here, you have 2 8s. You are very spiritually connected. You might be interested in looking up angel number 88 and master number 88, but I feel that on your journey, group 1, you are very much connected to the ascended masters. You might also want to look into them because someone might pop out to you. And I feel like you're meant to be abundant within this lifetime. You're meant to be abundant on this journey. To have 2 8 cards come out. Celestial alignment, fearless love, and the Emperor already. That's pretty freaking amazing. You're meant to be this Emperor. You're meant to be a badass. You are a badass. And I hope you realize that. What's coming up on your future journey? I love that. Ace of Pentacles. Wasn't I just saying you're meant to be abundant and successful? There it is, showing up for you. There it is. I love that. You are meant to maybe start something. Start your own business. Start your own way of showing up in the world, maybe like starting your own way of like building your own family, teaching your children how to do better than what you had in the past, perhaps. You're meant to be abundant. This could be you starting a business, you receiving some sort of promotion, winning the lottery, getting an inheritance. You are meant to be prosperous. I love that for you. Let's see if there's one more goddess card that wants to come out for you. I don't think this reading could be any better. Whatever happened in your past, it has happened to put you into this place of pure alignment with this prosperity. You had two cards fall out. You have Secrets Revealed with card 36 and Surrender with card 44. Another master number showing up. You are definitely connected to the Ascended Masters. In your future, and I feel like what you're currently learning right now is how to surrender to the universe, to surrender to the will of the universe, to accept what was, what is, and to accept not knowing what could be. I feel like since a child, you have known that you are meant for something big, and you have been working very hard towards achieving this, towards figuring out what that purpose is, what you're meant to do with your life. And I feel like the message for you is that although you have an inkling, although intuitively you're very connected, you're very protected and guided, you will never have all of the answers. So you're meant to surrender the questioning, surrender trying to micromanage the universe and create what you think needs to be created, and to just allow the universe to guide you, allow the universe to reveal those secrets to you in due time. Because where you are currently, you are learning lessons, you are honing your skills, sharpening those pencils, so to speak, so that you can take them with you into this future environment where you are a leader, where you're guiding others, leading others, helping others, teaching others, whatever it is for you, whether that's just within your own family, with your children, whether that's in your community, whether that is in your job, career. There's something amazing and big waiting for you in the future. In this moment, you're called to have patience and to enjoy the journey. Honestly, I know it's easier said than done, but enjoy the journey. I love that for you. You have a beautiful future ahead of you, a very bright future, with that pentacle just shining so bright. Group 1. Enjoy this current moment, knowing that something really glorious awaits you in the future. You are being aligned to it perfectly since the past, since you were a child, from what I'm feeling. All right? If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, there is an Amazon wish list in the description box. Any purchases will receive a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle in with that purchase, and everything that is purchased goes directly into the channel to help make the channel bigger and better. Thank you so much for your support, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose the purple tarot deck with this Six of Cups, these will be your messages of your soul journey, past, present, and future. So right away, what I'm feeling with your card. Also, by the way, don't mind me. I'm going to be shuffling some cards for your past, present, and future while I channel any messages that come from this card. So, past, present, future. I feel like there have been lots of emotions that have been poured into you, Group 2, whether positive or negative, past, present, future. And those emotions, those feelings, those experiences have made you into who you are. And whether for better or worse, those feelings, energies have poured over into everything that you do. Poured over into the people around you, into the jobs, into everything. I feel like you're on the journey of learning spiritual sovereignty, emotional sovereignty, where you can shake off the projections of the past, where you can let go of the things that people have projected onto you. Stepping into your own power as the Ace of Cups, like you are divine love. Stepping into knowing who you are, rejecting outdated beliefs and limitations, and being able to fill yourself up so much that that love and that goodness overflows into everything else around you. The people in your life, the jobs, the past right there. Sorry. What else? The projects. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry. The projects that you take on. You can get a card out for your present. We just got one for your past. Just one card, please, Spirit. Group 2's present. And then one card for your future. Oops. That's 2 cards. Okay. And then I will be shuffling some goddess cards as well for your past, present, future. But let's go ahead and take a look at your past card. You have the Four of Swords. Healing, like I was feeling before. Like there were things that were poured into you. Emotions, feelings, projections, insecurities that other people had, that they placed onto you in your past. And these things have stayed with you. They've overflown. They have spilled out of you. This could be, you could have had some anger issues. You could have had just like emotional outbursts, not being able to control your emotions, to balance your emotions. Could have dealt with some mental dis-ease. Could have dealt with issues around worthiness. It's your first goddess card that wanted to come out. These things changed you. And they affected your sense of worthiness, You could have dealt with or could still be dealing with low self-esteem. You could be dealing with issues around being able to trust yourself, being able to trust other people, perhaps. You could feeling like you could have felt very isolated, as though no one would understand what you were going through, or no one ever did understand what you were going through. It's like you maybe could have tried to tell people what was happening in your life, how you were feeling, but people did not understand. I know that feeling all too well. I grew up in a very abusive, tumultuous childhood, and trying to speak to people about it, they literally thought I was making it up, because the things I had to tell them, they could not fathom, because they came from loving, caring, nurturing homes. You could have found it hard to speak up for yourself. You maybe have had issues in the past or even currently with placing boundaries, protecting yourself, right? You could have had issues around people pleasing, going out of your way to make other people happy, to keep other people emotionally balanced and stable. Almost felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. Let's get your present energy. You have the Temperance card with Grounding, card 3. Currently, where you are on your journey, you are in this place of transmuting, alchemizing any pain, any feelings of being unworthy, any low self-esteem. And you are transmuting that energy into loving yourself, into having better self-esteem, grounding yourself back into this present moment. In the past, you could have been someone who really lived in fantasy worlds and make-believes. You maybe had to live in your head to escape whatever was going on around you. To get through whatever was going on around you. I'm looking at you could have been bullied. I'm looking at these swords as like, this is you, and these swords are being pointed at you. You could have felt very judged in the past, unable to break free from something. And so you kind of had to live in a fantasy world, because maybe you were too young to know what was happening to you. You were too young to make sense of it, or whatever it was that happened in the past was so shocking that it was like you were in this state of shock or in this state of denial for a long time, thinking that it was all you, right? Not realizing that other people projected things onto you. Your circumstances that you were in projected certain energies onto you. And now it's like you're coming to this place of regaining your sense of authenticity, being yourself, discovering once again what it is that you like, discovering your own beliefs, perhaps, discovering you. You're in this place of learning to love yourself and take care of yourself. Maybe take care of yourself the way that, if this is childhood energy, the way that people from your past should have taken care of you. Even if it's not childhood energy, just learning to pour back into your own cup, or pour into your cup the way that people from your past never did. learning to, you might be doing affirmations. You might be doing a lot of like chakra balancing. I have a lot of sacral and solar plexus energy here. Whatever this was in your past, it took away your power. It made you feel powerless. It made you question yourself and doubt yourself. This very much could have to do with a mother figure in your life, a female figure in your life. Whatever it was, it could have made you feel made you hide away your sensuality, your sexuality. Maybe did not allow you to be yourself in some way. Whatever it is, now on your journey, you're in this place of learning to love and take care of yourself, to pour into your cup, to know that the things that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, are okay, and that you deserve them. You're reclaiming your power with this yellow energy here, or learning to reclaim your power, learning to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. You're starting to see the world differently, not having to escape into make-believe fantasies. I feel like you're in this place where you're starting to realize that the world can be safe, that the world can offer you happiness, that you no longer have to hide away, hide who you are, pretend to be someone else to please others, because this life is your life and it is meant for you to enjoy. Let's see what the future energy holds for you, group 2. You have the Queen of Swords. I love that for you. Queen of Swords with pleasure. Card 11. What did I tell you? In the future, you are this Queen of Swords. You are firm in who you are. You know exactly who you are, what you want, what you will tolerate, what is not acceptable. You have no problem speaking up for yourself. You might even be a little too blunt for some people, and you know what? That's okay. You have no problem putting boundaries where boundaries need to be placed. I love this for you. You are the queen of your universe. It's like you went from this place of playing second fiddle, of always being the backup dancer, to being first chair and the main attraction. That is your future. Being the leading lady or guy of your own story. And I love this for you. We have pleasure here. This is you knowing exactly what makes you happy and not being afraid to go after it. This is you owning your sensuality, your sexuality. This is you only accepting things in your life that make you feel good. We have card 11 here. This is all about you being on the right path. I feel like this is you getting back to square one, to numero uno, which is you. And my crown chakra is lighting up for you right now. We have all of this purple energy here. You are so connected to the universe, to the divine. You have been since the past. It's just that at some point, things that happened in the past made you question yourself, made you doubt yourself. But you're coming into this energy now where you're learning to trust yourself again. And you being able to trust yourself and love yourself is going to help lead you to so many wonderful, exciting things in life. You might be interested in looking up angel number 11 and master number 11. Just like group 1, it seems that you have some ascended masters working with you, helping you out, helping you to master this lesson in life. And I feel that lesson in life that you're mastering is energetic sovereignty, is authenticity. You're learning to love yourself. through everything, no matter what, flaws and all. You're learning to embrace all aspects of yourself. I'm hearing this song, is it called Perfect to Me? I don't remember who sings it. You might want to look it up. But she starts off, what does she say? Don't feel like putting makeup on my cheeks. Do what I wanna. Love every single part of my body, top to the bottom. I'm not a supermodel from a magazine. Oh, I'm okay with not being perfect, and that's perfect to me. That is you, group 2. You're stepping into this energy of accepting yourself 100%, loving yourself, and demanding that same love and respect from everyone and everything around you. I love that for you. Yes, 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 yes. The bottom of the deck energy that you have is the Page of Wands. You're about to embark upon this new journey of following your passions, following your desires, following what excites you, what lights you up. I feel like you're going to be stepping into this place of being more charismatic. Like people will see your spark, they will see your shine, and they will be attracted to that light. It might be new for you to have people, I feel like I just heard hanging on your every word. People looking to hear what you have to say, looking to see what you're going to do next. That's what you're about to step into in your future. That is what that 11, what the wand is all about, that new thing that's coming in. And then you also have the Page of Wands. You're going to be lit. You're going to sparkle like a freaking firecracker. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Group 2, this has been your message about your soul journey. If this resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, there is an Amazon wish list listed in the description box below. Each purchase comes with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle in that purchase. And everything that is purchased goes right into this channel to make it bigger and better and more fabulous, just like you. I will see you soon. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. You chose the 6 of Cups from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. These will be your messages about your soul journey, past, present, and future. So as I'm speaking, I am going to draw a tarot card for your past, one for your present, and one for your future, as well as a goddess for your past, present, and future. Try to channel any messages that want to come through right now. For your past, or just your life in general, I feel that there has been some seeds that have been planted. That were maybe, well, that sort of died off, that weren't nurtured, watered as much as they needed to. This could be something from your childhood where you felt that you know, as symbolically as the plant, metaphorically, I don't know which one I want to use right now. Like you were not nurtured, provided for as much as you should have been or could have been, or like there are parts of yourself that wilted away due to things that happened in the past. You could be someone who has dealt with depression, or who is dealing with depression or anxiety. You could be someone who focuses on the past a lot. But what I do feel is no matter what happened in the past, no matter what seeds did not grow, no matter in which ways things were not nurtured, I'm drawn to the idea of the plants here. So I would like to say I'm an avid gardener. It's new for me in the last few years. But something that I've come to realize through gardening, through taking care of houseplants, all the things, is that even when we feel like something has died off and that it cannot come back, plants really have a way of regenerating themselves. I've had plants that I thought were just completely dead, and then I take care of them, for a few weeks, give them some love, some nurturing, some water, some fertilizer, and they come right back to life. And I feel like that's like a metaphor for you, the symbology for your life. I need to look up those words again. I know I'm messing them up. But like, there are parts of yourself that may have died away, that wilted away. Parts of yourself that did not get nurtured and tended to as much as they could have been. But it doesn't mean that they are gone forever. I feel like it's part of your soul mission to revive them. Let's get one card for group 3's past, please. One card, group 3's past. Oops, okay. Your past energy is the devil. That could be depression. That could be anxiety. That could be addictions. This could be having people around you in your past who felt like that devil energy, even. That felt just mean. Just icky feelings, icky vibes coming out here, to be honest with you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be people in your life. This could be circumstances that just felt very dark, very difficult. It could be the energy that you've been placed in. Just low vibes. I'm seeing instant gratification. I'm seeing addictions. I'm seeing that depression, anxiety, having a poor outlook on life, having low self-esteem perhaps, having just maladaptive behaviors, maladaptive ways of dealing with things in your life. Let's see. Let's get a goddess card out for your past energy. You could have been afraid of the dark, always feeling like the boogeyman was there, or, always waiting for the next shoe to drop, waiting for something to jump out at you, so to speak, waiting for things to go wrong. Okay. I don't even know how, but this card came out in reverse. We have Radical Rebirth, card 5. Came out in reverse. Whatever this was in your past, it changed you. And in your eyes, maybe even in the eyes of people around you, that change was not for the better. But whatever it was, either way, it inspired you to I feel like it has inspired you. I feel like this is where you're going currently, is that you're in this place now of trying to have that radical rebirth, trying to build yourself anew, start a new energy for yourself, trying to step into your strength with this lioness energy here. Just, what is it? Something about demons. What was that, spirit? Controlling your demons. Releasing the fear. Yeah, the devil energy also has to do with fear. That's why I said afraid of the dark. Like there were just fears there that were controlling you. Could have been people, could have just been your own thoughts. But 5 is all about change. It's all about starting something new. And when I said that these things changed you and you feel not for the better, and maybe people around you have felt not for the better, that's just your feeling, right? Spirit, I feel like, is wanting you to know in this moment that everything that happened for a reason. In terms of spirituality, we believe that there is a scale of balance, right? If you've already hit rock bottom in the past, if you've already experienced the boogeyman and the scary things, the things that go bump in the dark, in your future, you're meant to experience something greater. If you felt isolated and alone, rejected, in the future, you're meant to find love and support and caring. If you've dealt with food insecurity and homelessness, in the future, you're meant to be so abundant, right? But also, I want to say, is that when you go through something so hard and so dark early in life, it just means that you're meant to step into so much light and goodness and greatness in the future. And this energy here has inspired, oh, my crown chakra is tingling for you, has inspired the transformation that I believe is coming in for you currently and in your future. You had to hit that rock bottom. You had to experience the lows of the lows in order to know what was not for you. Bottom of the deck energy is etheric cords. You had to experience those things in order to know what was not for you so that you could cut those cords once and for all. You might be someone who resonates with being like a generational trauma / curse breaker. You might be someone who feels that they are maybe cleaning up the karma of your ancestors. Like you are breaking generational curses. You are breaking those low vibe energies that your family has passed on to you. You are breaking the cycles, whatever they have been in your life that brought this boogeyman out. You're breaking those, you're cutting those cords. Let's see what else you have going on. Your current energy, Ace of Candles. Yes, that's the inspiration that I was talking about. That inspiration of you choosing to change, you choosing something different. This is you following your passion, you following that inner light. This is you harnessing that fire, right? Maybe harnessing the rage, the anger, whatever it is that came out of this. This is you harnessing it and using it to your advantage going forward. You're brazen. Card 17. This is you being bold enough to break cycles. This is you being bold enough to stand in your own light, to stand in your own power, to shine the light on those demons, shine the light on that boogeyman. I'm being shown, what is it? Disney movie, Princess and the Frog. You might want to watch it if you've never seen it. But there's one part in that movie where the shadow man and all his shadows are going after the frogs. And the lightning bug goes and says, so he what does he say? He said, I'm gonna shine my butt at you, something like that. And he goes and he hits all those shadows with the light from his lightning bug butt. And he breaks through them. He hurts them by shining his light. That is what you're currently doing on your journey. You're learning to step up for yourself, be yourself, to use your voice, speak up, to maybe even go out there and make positive changes in other people's lives around you, to make positive changes in your life. You've taken whatever this was and you have turned it into, I feel like, a purpose, or you're currently turning it into a purpose. I feel like reading this Ace of Candles card for you. Let me get the book. Ace of Candles. Oh, that's the wrong book. I need the Nightmare Before Christmas book. Ace of Candles. The Ace of Candles is full of inspired creative energy. Your ideas are on fire. Now is the perfect time to start a new project. Big opportunities are coming your way. Embrace them with positivity and enthusiasm. Who knows how far they could take you? That is where you are. And if you have not seen these new opportunities come in yet, or new projects, they are coming into you very soon, because that is your current energy. Yes, I love that for you. Now your future energy. You have 3 of presents, the 3 of coins. I love that. This is the support that I mentioned. If you felt isolated and alone in the past, you'll find support in the future. If you felt like there was no one there to help you in the past, you will have that in the future. This is that support 100% that I was feeling that is coming in for you. This is you having people around you who love you and who will be there to help you. This is spirit helping you and working with you, working through you, I feel. Like I said, when you experience some really low vibe things early on in life, it happens so that that scale can balance out in the future and you can experience the most positive, most uplifting things later on in life. And that is what is coming to you. Uplifting, right? Like he's lifting up that wheelbarrow. I feel like you're going to have a wheelbarrow of love, opportunity, support coming into you in your future. I feel like in the future, you may be collaborating with some people. You could have some idea that you want to start, some new business venture that you want to create based on things that happened in your past. You will meet people in the future to give you that support, to give you that collaboration. This is also saying that you can co-create with the universe. In the future, you're manifesting the things that you want. And Spirit is helping you to get there. Like this gave you the drive, the fire to get your ass into gear, do the work to heal yourself, and to step into your authentic energy, to no longer be afraid, because you know what? You've already experienced all the boogeymen. You've already lived through the nightmares, so to speak. So what is there to be afraid of now? This has given you exactly what you needed to be brazen, to go after what it is that you want. And in the future, you are doing just that. I love it. You're accomplishing something in the future. Your goddess energy. You have rage. Love it. And you have truth. Yes. Didn't I say something about rage before? All that anger, all that rage in your past, the fear, the isolation, the depression, the anxiety, whatever it was, it's giving you the exact tools and lesson that are required for you to step into this future where you are building something, creating something, collaborating. This could be even your own family. Like maybe something happened in childhood that you're like, I would never ever do this to my kids, to my family. That will inspire you to do better, to break that cycle. All of the rage that you felt, you're turning it. I feel like, how do I want to say this? The rage, the anger could have, like you could have felt guilty about it. But instead of feeling guilty, it's like you're going to finally begin to understand the truth of it, that rage was necessary. What is that called? Righteous anger. It was necessary for you to live your truth, to live in your truth, for you to maybe share the truth and make changes in the world around you. Share your truth and raise your children better, giving them the nurturing and the love that they need. Showing up in your community, even helping your community, whatever it is for you. This wheelbarrow could even be you, the things that, the gifts, the presents, the blessings that you bring to the people around you. Having known what it's like to not experience that for yourself in the past. In the future, you're going to be changing into, I feel like, this highly spiritual being. Although you're already there, it's just going to be even greater in the future, where it's like you can just, you see the truth around you. You understand why things happen the way that they did in the past. You're able to forgive people, perhaps, and see things from their point of view. Able to put yourself in other people's shoes and walk a mile in their shoes. And I feel like that truth is going to bring you peace, because it will no longer be you against the world. It will be you seeing how everyone and everything is connected. And that's a lesson that you never could have learned if you had not experienced what you experienced in the past. You're going to see how you can be a support and a benefit to others around you, and how what they do teaches you lessons in return and helps you to be a better, stronger person. I love that for you. Your bottom of the deck energy is the 10 of Potions, 10 of Cups. This is your future. Being emotionally fulfilled, not lacking in any way. Being so happy. This is happy home life, happy relationships. This is your heart just being so filled. And you can appreciate it because you already know what it's like to experience the opposite of it. And once again, since you've already experienced the lowest of the low, maybe even hit rock bottom a time or two, you're meant and destined to experience being at the top, being completely happy and fulfilled and loved and cherished. I love this for you, Group 3. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, there is an Amazon wish list listed in the description box below. All purchases will come with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle in that purchase order. And everything that is purchased goes directly into this channel to make it bigger, better, and more fabulous. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 4. If you chose this Six of Cups from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, these will be your messages of your soul journey, past, present, and future. So, as I am channeling messages from your card, I will be pulling tarot cards for your past, one for your present, and then one for your future, as well as goddess cards for your past, present, and future. For you, Group 4, I'm drawn to the tree right away. I feel like your lineage, your ancestry is very important to your journey, to your future, to where you currently are. I feel as though you may be in a place where, let's back up. I feel like in the past you could have been in a place where you felt very ungrounded, very like you were uprooted. You could have moved a lot. You could have just felt very unsafe, felt insecure, and like you were just on faulty ground in your life. And you're coming, you could also be someone where you don't know much about your ancestry. Like you could have been looking for answers about your lineage, your ancestry. But I feel like in the future or currently, you are meant to find more stability, more security, a deeper sense of safety, a deeper knowing of who you are. You know, it's like a tree where the roots grow down, right? And the wider the roots reach, the more stable that tree is. But the more shallow those roots are, the easier it is for that tree to just be blown over in the wind. It's like whatever has happened in your past, it was giving you the roots. It was giving you the foundations that you need in order to not be blown over by the wind, to not, it's like it was making you tougher. You might be a parent. You might plan to have children in the future. One card for the past, please, Spirit. Group 4, past energy. I just heard mighty like an oak tree. In your past, you could have come to this place where you did not feel very strong, stable, secure, like you had a solid foundation, a solid support system. Or you could have even have been surrounded by people and still felt lost. You could be someone who daydreams a lot, who gets caught up in the details of things, you know, where it's like you are unable to see the forest for the trees. All right, your past energy, you have the Sun of Wands, Knight of Wands. You could have dealt with having some sort of temper. You could have dealt with people around you who had a temper. You could have tried to embark upon something new, try to follow some sort of passion in the past. Let's read the Son of Wands card for you. Son of Wands. Okay, charming and adventurous. The Son of Wands is a true charmer. He's handsome and adventurous and seems to say all the right things. Some call him the White Knight of the Tarot, but at some point you may find he becomes hard to know. Trust your instinct with this one. Perfection is an illusion. You could have been someone who has dealt with some perfectionistic tendencies, who has tried to appear perfect, to try to always be perfect, right? This could have been energy that was placed onto you as a child, you know, where you had to be perfect all the time, or else you could have to deal with the wrath of a parent or a caregiver. I'm being drawn to that snake, like someone could have had a harsh bite in your past. You could have had this harsh bite even, snapping at people, getting very angry about things. You could be someone that people have told you you're hard to get to know. You could be someone who, it's like you never really knew yourself, so you couldn't really allow people to get to know you. Like you were not allowed to be yourself in the past or learn who you were. Your goddess card out is Live Out Loud, card 31. Back to that 4 that I was feeling unstable, feeling ungrounded. I feel like in the past, you were not allowed to live out loud, to be yourself. You know, you could have been told to stay quiet. You could have been taught to be seen and not heard. Present energy for group 4, please. Your present energy that came out is the 5 of Pentacles. Presently, you might be in this energy where you think a lot about the past, where you think a lot about what you didn't have, what was not given to you, the words that people maybe spoke to you, the ways in which people maybe treated you. You could have this feeling of being alone currently. You could have this feeling of doom, dread, feeling like you do not have enough, feeling like you are not enough. You could be very angry with this rage. Once again, that's coming up. And you have 2 5s here. Currently, you are in this place of growth. You're in this place of change. And I feel like where you are is you're getting to this place where you have to make a choice, where you have to decide that your will to change is greater than your will to stay the same, that you want to be happier, that you want to see the more positive things in life, that you want to be yourself, be as flashy and as loud as you want, and be as confident and be confident, right? Where you want to get past this place of being angry. I'm being drawn to the story of Medusa. Trigger warning here. You could have experienced some sort of sexual abuse in your past. Medusa was a goddess who was taken advantage of. And when she reached out for help, people did not come to her aid. They did not come to her rescue. Instead, they placed the blame onto her and punished her by giving her this snake head. And, where every man who would look at her would turn to stone. She was a victim. There's some point in your life where you maybe felt like a victim, where you maybe felt taken advantage of, used or abused. And this has led to some anger, to you feeling ungrounded, to you feeling unstable, you feeling not safe. It's led to this bleak outlook on life. I'm drawing 2 future cards for you because I feel like you need it. You're in this place where change is trying to come into your life. There could be lots of things around you already changing. You could be feeling like you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening, where you feel as though you might even feel like you're going crazy, right? Like you have all these different thoughts whirling around your head and you're trying to make sense of them. Like one minute you're crying, the next minute you're angry. I'm being called to say that you need to allow yourself to feel it. It's okay to feel rage. It's okay to be sad. Allow yourself to feel it and find constructive ways of letting it out, because that is when the change will begin to start. That is when you will be able to pull yourself up out of the lack, out of depression, out of feeling alone, feeling unloved, unseen. Let's look at your future cards. Okay. For your future cards, you have 7 of Cups and Strength. This is exactly the energy that I was feeling. That in the future and currently, you have a decision to make. You have a choice. You will have plenty of options in the future. You may feel like you have no options right now, but there will be plenty of options in the future. Plenty of cups of love, of offerings that are trying to come into you. And you're going to have so much more strength in yourself. And knowing the truth of that you have endured so much and pulled yourself out from that rubble. It's like you will be that phoenix rising from the ashes. You will be in charge of your life, no longer allowing anything from the past or even currently around you to control you. It's like the traditional tarot card of strength, where it's a woman with the lion. It's like she's taming that lion, right? You will tame that inner lion. You will tame that inner beast, that inner fire. You will know when to release it, when to hold it in. You will know how to harness it to your betterment, to make the right choices, and to choose the right options for your life. It's like in the future, you're going to know just how strong and resilient you are. Your Goddess card, Truth, card 34. And that's another 7, 2 7s there for you, and 2 5s. Group 4, You may be interested in looking up angel number 55 and master number 55, along with angel number 77 and master number 77. You are a powerful being. I feel like much more than you realize. You are being guided and protected by ascended masters. You may even be interested in looking up ascended masters. You are on this path of becoming an ascended master. This is why in the past it's like you maybe felt as though you had no voice, you had no say in something. And why in the future you're going to have that roar. You're going to know when to use it and when to hold back. You're going to know the truth of yourself, that you are such a spiritual being, that you are so connected to the divine, that you are so loved. The sevens for me are all about they're all about spirituality and your spiritual journey. Everything that you've experienced has been for your spiritual journey, has been for your growth and development. Whatever it was that maybe was in the past, right? It was preparing you to build up this strength. It was preparing you so that when all of these options come into your life, you have more confidence and awareness. You're more in tune with yourself, even to know which options to take. All of this has been strengthening your roots, growing them deeper, so that, like I said in the beginning, no matter what comes your way, no matter how strong that wind is, it will not be able to knock you over, because you will know exactly who you are. You will know the full truth of yourself. In the future, you're not going to have any issues around feeling worthy. You're going to know your worth. You're currently in this state of alchemizing. I split the deck and got alchemy. Of alchemizing everything that you've been through in the past, everything that you've experienced, everything that you've witnessed. You're learning how to give back to yourself and learning how to also receive love and help from the world around you. Whether you feel that you have people around you to give you that support, to offer you that stability, or if that's through like watching videos like this. Where's that book? 34. I'm gonna read this for you because I feel it's important. It says, "Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much." That's what you're gonna be able to do. You're gonna be able to not only speak your truth, but hear the truth in others. Listen between the lines, so to speak. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. The truth is my friend. Right? That's you living in your truth, speaking your truth. Knowing when to speak, knowing when to hold back. Choosing the best options for you. I love this for you. All right, group 4. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, there is an Amazon wish list listed in the description box below. Each purchase will come with a free reading, so be sure to include your YouTube handle in that purchase order. And everything that is purchased goes right into the channel to help make the channel bigger and better. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.